this is it. The game that this whole series has been leading up to. The final of the Champions League. Probably our last ever game with Brighton and Hove Albion. I will be gutted if we lost this game. We've been through a very hard time at Brighton. Our first season, it wasn't a good team. Our second season, we made progress, but we had heartbreak when we couldn't even get to the Champions League or Europa League places. Third season was the start of a new era, a new high pressure attacking Brighton team. Fourth season, the first ever Premier League title for Brighton and Hove Albion. And now the fifth season. We can't win the treble, no, but we can at least make history. Win the Premier League twice in a row, and win the Europa League and Champions League. Brighton have never won this cup. I want to change that today. Beating Borussia Dortmund 6-1, 5-0 at the Signal Iduna Park, 1-1 at the Amex Stadium, losing to Milan 1-0 at home in the San Siro, but then beating them 3-0 with an Abraham winner in the 80th minute. And then probably the best result we've ever had, beating Manchester City 4-1 on both occasions in the legs. This is it. The Champions League final. We've already won the Prem. Haven't lost at home this whole season. Let's do this. What is it, guys? Nimrod here, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 18 career mode. And today is the big day. It is the Champions League final. So yeah, very excited for this final. Possibly the biggest game we've ever played in this series, and yeah, I am just so excited to play this game. But one bad thing is Abraham has not been in good form. Hendricks has really been in good form, but Abraham hasn't, which is pretty bad, but we'll go on with it. So yeah, this is a massive game. You have no idea how big this game is. Let's look at the kits. Probably the last game we will play against Brighton, and it's probably against the toughest opponents we've ever had to play against in the you know, our rivals we've played against them so many times. It's Chelsea FC. And sorry, this is the team. Now, I'm keeping Salah on the bench for this game, and the reason why is because I want him to be an impact sub. I want him to attack those players. Sessignon will get tired pretty easily. His stamina is pretty good, but you know, he has to run so much. So yeah, Keita won't. So I won't take him off unless he's having a bad game. So yeah, but this is probably the last time we're gonna see half of these players. Robinson and Lee obviously will be going to the World Cup, something that I will be talking about in this series, and the you know, the future of the series, what the series has in hold, and do I play Izzy Brown over Martin? That is a big question. I don't think I do. Martin, I'm going to choose you over Izzy Brown. Do I play Kimpembe or Dunk, or do I get a fullback in? This is This is hard. Dunk is our club captain, so Kimpembe, I'm taking you off as Izquierdo. But yeah, this is the team. We got Leno, Bailly, Stones, and Tuanzebe. Definitely the best defense I've ever worked. It's crazy that a player like me on FIFA it's crazy that I can now play free at the back because of these guys. Oxlade-Chamberlain's playing because he can play actually right wing back, so that's obviously good. Sessignon is a left winger / left back. Barkley, obviously the captain, and Keita, and then Andreda, Hendricks, and Abraham, the dream team. So yeah, let's just get into this. Definitely the biggest games, as you saw the sliders, nothing changed. And yeah, this is definitely, I don't even know where we're playing, God's sake. I forgot. I'm pretty sure I did see it, but oh well. But look, like, Chelsea have such a good team. It is unreal. And one player who I want to keep quiet is Felipe Anderson. He always does well against me. So yeah, let's just get into it.
It's been a season-long crusade, fitted in, of course, with the domestic commitments of both these clubs. But how well they've done in the Champions Cup to reach this final. I wonder who will prevail. We'll find out shortly enough.
Here it is, and look at that, the Veltins Arena. Look how nice it looks. And it's got what the hell? What did I just see? What just happened? Anyway, we're looking at that, and yeah, we're doing well. We've done well. And then this game is possibly the biggest game we have ever played. This is so nervous. I'm just trying to think. Where's the Felton's Arena from? Who's it from? Who is it? It's Schalke, isn't it? It's Schalke. And that's such a weird transition. Wait, let's just look at the team. So Leno in goal, Bailly, Stones, and Tuanzebe in centre back, Barkley and Keita in centre mid, Sessignon, Oxlade-Chamberlain on the wings, Andreda at cam, and Hendricks and Abraham both up top. Yeah, funny enough, Schalke was the team who I wanted to move to when I was talking about it in the Europa League final, which, yeah, that's pretty funny how that's turned out to be. Anyway, Chelsea line up with a very good team. Courtois is an absolute god on this game, on this save. Zuma, Brooks, and Callas in centre back. Kashoda, I don't know how to say that, and Grimaldo in wing back. Kante and Cypern in centre mid. Belotti up top with Hazard and Anderson both on the wings. And yeah, funny enough, that Schalke was the team that I was talking about, who I would only move to if I got a job offer. But let's just talk about that now. Now I really wanted to move to that team Schalke, because Schalke was a good place for Hendricks. That was a voice break. Good place for Hendricks to go to. But yeah, let's just wait. Let's just calm down. Start the game. Alright, I'm just gonna pass it around. Yeah, funny enough, that's pretty funny actually, how it's turned out to be like that. Are we gonna go high pressure? We are indeed. Talking about that, how we've got a brilliant system, and it looks like Chelsea are playing pretty defensive, so yeah. Andreda to Chamberlain, oh great, Belotti on the ball now. Has a shot, Jesus Christ. 5 minutes in, and Belotti is getting close. Yeah, but sorry, can I just say first thing, sorry about the non-live com for the Prem final day. First thing, I'm pretty annoyed that we didn't get to see title celebrations. The second thing, my mic wasn't turned on. And obviously live comms you can only do one take, so yeah, it wasn't the best. And Leno has another great save. Seriously man, if we never had Leno, we wouldn't be in this situation. And yeah, we wouldn't be here without Leno. So I'm just saying, Leno, best signing I've ever made, really. Pickford was good, but I mean, he made so many stupid mistakes. What was that, Leno? Oh, okay. This Cyprian guy looks pretty decent. Oh, and that's a foul. Brilliant. Yeah, Leno has been... Wait, is that offside? Oh, no, it's offside. Okay. It's fine, then. Leno's undoubtedly been the best player, one of the best players I've signed. I'd say Abraham, simply because he just was the best player, or Bellerin. Because I think Bellerin was definitely a big game changer. Oh, Abraham. Hendricks! Oh, what a chance that was. Courtois makes a good save. Bellerin, because we got 100 million for him, and he was fantastic. He had 99 pace. He was good at dribbling, and that's why I played him at right wing sometimes. And yeah, I just like to play him at right wing. And he did actually score for us at right wing, which was good. But Hendricks testing Courtois early on. And yeah, I'd say Abraham simply because he has scored so many goals for us at Zomro. Won us the league last year, undoubtedly. I mean, Hendricks, he's not actually been as good as I probably would have wanted him to. He's been alright, but he hasn't been great. I don't know, Kante. Setting up to Andrea. Andrea has a lot of pace, and he has been one of my favourite signings I've ever made. And that was such a stupid ball. Why did I was thinking, pass it to Hendricks, but my body just told me to go to Abraham, which is weird. Oh, and Hendricks is through. And Hendricks scored! Hendricks scored! Oh, I kept quiet for that part because that is possibly the most important goal we score for Brighton and Hove Albion. And yes, getting that is so much relief off right now. Abraham gets the assist. That was brilliant from Abraham and Andrea. And Hendricks, I was like, oh no, it's an easy chance. And Hendricks and Abraham are well known for missing easy chances. And well, he doesn't miss that one. Wow. Yes, get in there. I am so happy with that. And it just has to be Max Hendricks. I was talking, he hasn't been incredible. I was expecting him to at least get 20 goals this season. Or 15, but he only got 14 actually. Expecting him for at least get 15. 20 was probably my main aim. But he's not all about the goals, he's more about the assists, and it's probably because he does play alongside Tammy Abraham. And that's why he's not scoring as many goals. Because I think most of his assists... Like, this is what I want in career mode. Yeah, if you're watching, and you probably aren't, because if... Actually, no. I keep changing the subject, but thank you so much for the recent support. It is the 7th of March right now. This will be going out in about 2 months. But thank you so much for your support recently, guys. Because seriously, 30 subscribers and getting 30 views every episode. Life is good. Life is really good. And yeah, I'm really happy with what I'm doing. And I do have some ideas next year or the year after to see what happens. I'm thinking to get a few guests on and start a series maybe. But yeah, this year has been incredible. But again, back at EA, career mode. Oh my god, it's already half time. EA career mode. Please, can you just get some more in-depth stats? Short goals and assists are brilliant. Like, yeah, that's really good. But do what Football Manager does, and it's halftime by the way. Football Manager, I'm going so in depth with their whatever it's called, their stats is unreal. So please do that, because I think Hendricks and Abraham, they'd be much better. You know, maybe shots per goal. Probably Abraham will be on the lower end, and Harry Kane might be in the higher end for that. So we would see who's actually better. So that would just help us. Anyway, stats really sort of lie. Oh yeah, it's the first 5 minutes they did have a few chances, but yeah, not much really happening. Our shot accuracy is 100%. We've only had 2 shots. Pretty boring. I probably should up the half length. But yeah, anyway, the future of this series. I want to talk about this because this is probably the biggest part of the series, and I talked about it all through the 3 live comms in a row, which must have been really boring for you, and I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, the future of this series. I will be moving. I don't want to stop this career mode, as Abraham was sort of through. I don't want to stop this career mode. This career mode is the best career mode I've ever done. I've enjoyed every moment of it. Oh, Abraham could have been through. Of course, Kanté doing the stupid challenges. I've done everything that I wanted to. Everything has just fell into place, you know. Bellerin rejecting Real Madrid, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to stay now. He said no to Real Madrid. Who else can he say yes to? Who's better than Real Madrid? And then Man City going for 100 million. And then Salah and Florenzi in the end of... I don't know what to do. I might just pass it close. Oh, I really wanted him to commit a foul. Anyway, yeah, and everything just fell into place, which has been brilliant. Dunk, sadly, I didn't want his situation to go to Arsenal. If you didn't know, he's going to Arsenal. I'm a pre-contract. EA just screwed me over, which was really annoying. So yeah, he won't be staying. Also, Abraham, inconsistent. Inconsistent, consistent. Yeah, he's been really, he's really inconsistent. Apart from one season where he's a bit like Drogba. Apart from Drogba, didn't score that many goals. Surprising, everyone's like, oh my god, Drogba's the best player. Didn't score that many goals. And finally, good thing for Felipe Anderson as well. Off. Didn't have a, oh, Kate is injured. Who do I have on the bench? Abraham to Hendricks. If Abraham gets this goal, and he does, yes, Tammy Abraham breaks his goal drought with an absolute screamer, and he goes onto the billboard, celebrates in front of the fans, and yes, get in there, Tammy Abraham. I just knew it would be those two. Like, he's been the hero of the series. I want Hendricks to become the hero of the series because he's our scout future star. But seriously, if we never had Abraham in this series, he's been the best. He's been the best player I've ever used in this series, and probably best striker I've ever used on FIFA. So tall, so fast, so strong, so good at finishing. And yeah, Mr. Consistent, maybe. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Well, yeah, the future of the series, and I've loved this series, so why would I stop it? Why would I stop something that is the main part of my channel? And oh, this could be a whitewash here. Hendricks, no. This could be a white, and Chaplin as well, like how he you know, really, people wondering why did you sign Chaplin? He's not good. Why would you sign him? And then proving people wrong was brilliant. I'm gonna bring on Salah and put Chamberlain there. Instructions, Chamberlain. No. Alright, let's change the formation. Yeah, and how how good it turned out to be for Connor Chaplin. Our first signing, I think, please don't shout at me if I'm wrong, but our first signing and proved to be an absolute gem since the start. And yeah, he's just been brilliant. And yeah, Connor Chaplin, let's look at the guy. What a hero, Connor the Kid, and also Lucina the Wiener, Troyer the Sex Machine, I can't forget about him. And one other player who, before I start talking about the future of the series, if I ever start getting onto the subject, is Tuanzebe. Now, I think he probably should have been our captain. I wanted Barkley to become Lampard, but I don't think he really deserves it. So I sort of wish I went back in time and changed Tuanzebe to captain, because he has just been such a classic. He is probably one of the original heroes of this series. He is an original. Oh, Andre deserves that. He deserved that. He was so good this bloody Cup Champions League. I'm gonna kick it out because I want a few players to have a go. But yeah. What do I say next? Oh yeah. So the team who I want to, and I'll only move, actually no, I probably will move this series, but there's only really one team who I want to move to, and that is, dun dun dun, because it is probably going to happen this episode. Actually no, I probably shouldn't say that. No, I won't say it, but it's a team who's rich now. They're rich. You probably can guess it. But yeah, another topic is World Cup. New Zealand in the World Cup. We have got a group I don't think I've shown you yet, which is good. But yeah, New Zealand, we've got such a good team, you don't even realise. We can play such a, physical, demanding team. And Andrea's through, he deserves this goal, and he's not going to get it, wow. I'm going to bring one player who has been here from the start. Sorry, Hendricks, you're going off. Had a really good game, if you, I don't know what I'm saying, but Connor Chaplin, I want him to get a goal. I really want him to get a goal, so yeah, if you get the ball, Salah, just clear it. Salah hasn't got the ball yet. So yeah, I won't say, but World Cup, yeah, we've got a really physically demanding team up top. We got Wood, he's really tall and he's good at heading. Our midfield is tiny, it's really small midfield, which I'm not going to be a fan of. I'm not going to lie, I don't want to have a small midfield, but oh well. And then we got a 5'10" centre back, which is annoying, so I'm going to have to play, I think I'm playing the guy called Thomas in centre back, because he's like 6'4", and oh, it's the end. Yeah, I'm going to play Thomas in centre back and Cooper at left back. Here it is, guys, finally 2-0, the final score. What a series and season with our first club, Brighton. Yeah, it just feels so satisfying to win this league, to win this cup. Getting knocked out 5-0, getting knocked out by Barcelona last season was really upsetting and it was really sad. But now, finally here, finally happening. And yeah, it's just exciting. It's just gas around everywhere. Sounds a bit weird. But yeah, it's just incredible. And yeah, you don't know how happy I am about this. And we are the Champions League holders. Barkley lift that. Tuanzebe and Abraham next to him, the two boys. And yes, from an awful team with Crouch up top, 74 rated 37-year-old Peter Crouch to a team with a 91 rated striker and a 88 rated striker who has scored 100 goals in the Prem combined. It's just fantastic. And yeah, beating Chelsea as well. Always hurts a bit, but oh well. Yeah, beating Chelsea 2-0 in such a nice stadium as well. One of my favourite stadiums. I didn't even know who it was though. Like, it is one of my favourite stadiums, trust me. And yeah, Loftus-Cheek, 2 and Derby, both next to each other because they've both been there at the start. So Sessegnon there. I think that's it. I think that's it. And Chaplin, obviously, next to the cup, because he's been one of my favourite players. But yeah, this is brilliant, guys. Thank you so much for letting me do this. Like, I don't want to, like, obviously it'll be incredible, but I don't. My aspiration isn't to get YouTube as a job, obviously, but I just do it for the fun. It's so fun making videos. Obviously the commentary and the editing is horrible, and I've been like a week behind. It is the 7th of March right now for me. But yeah, it's just been so good. And look at that, Barkley, 13 passes completed, 6 dribbles completed, and 2 tackles won. That was a good game for Barkley. But yeah, and Lennon making 2 saves, that's not many. Yeah, look at that, getting dominated, to be fair. Whereabouts? Alright, yeah, middle of the park mainly, that's normally where it is. We didn't commit 1 foul that whole game. That's brilliant in my opinion. But yeah, look at this. If you want to see it, I've never actually known this ball event. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just thank you for making this such a fun journey. But it's not over, obviously. We got the World Cup, and we might do another season with a team. Alright, I'm going to give you a clue. It's one of those teams on the screen right now. One of those teams. So you can probably tell it's not going to be an English team because I don't want to be a snake. But yeah, I can't believe the top 4 from last year were all in the semis. I'm not going to lie though, I was a bit disappointed when I saw there wasn't any other countries in there. That was a bit disappointing. Sort of wanted Atletico and PSG and Juve to get through. But oh well, maybe it would have been a different story. Probably not, because we beat Atletico by a lot of goals. Last. That was my phone. But yeah, oh, and here is our table for the World Cup. So, Spain, Finland, Cameroon. Decent. No, what am I doing? But I want to see. Europa League was won by Leverkusen. Champions League was obviously won by us. Cup of Europe was obviously won by us. Asian League Cup, don't really care. Carabao Cup was won by Everton. Will you let me load? Arsenal actually won the FA Cup. Surprised about that because Man U are a decent team. Community Shield won by us. We won a penalty shootout. And here it is, the Premier League table. So Leeds got relegated. Palace got relegated. Oh my god, look how tight it was. I didn't even see at the end. Oh Jesus, this was actually pretty tight. It was either Stoke or City getting into the Champions League, and City got on to it by goal difference, just about though. Leeds got relegated just about by the goal difference from Bournemouth, so good on Bournemouth, staying in the league. Jeez, look how close that was. If Wolves won their final game, they would have gone to 16th, no 17th, which would have been good for them. So yeah, we only lost twice this series, this season, which was good. Scored 75 goals, best in the league. Actually no, let's do this. So most goals, Oh, can we not sort it? No, we can't. Most goals was us. Least conceded was us with 19 goals conceded. That's brilliant. And I didn't see any of the other ones, but oh well. Let's see. Player injured is Navigator, out for 5 days. Disappointing not. Oh, shut up, Martin. So yeah. Oh, won't look on that yet. This is our overall with manager. 278 games played with Brighton Hove Albion. 156 wins, 61 draws and 61 losses. So 446 goals scored and 287 conceded. Jesus Christ. So this is us this season. And yeah, this is decent. I'm very happy with that. Very happy. Niang sadly left, but I didn't really want him anyway. Lost us 8 times, but we didn't lose at home, which was good. I think this was our best season. No, it wasn't. For goals, it was, definitely. By 1 goal, it was. Jesus Christ. No, but we conceded less this season, didn't we? Yeah, we did 6 this season. So, yeah, let's look at our objectives. So, I don't know if we made that. We won that. We didn't win the FA Cup, which is a low priority. So yeah, doesn't really matter here. And yeah, this is our team for the World Cup. So obviously, looking at this team is good. But just look at this. How tall is he? 5'9". 5'10". 5'9". That's not tall at all, so I might need to. Yeah, you're 6 foot. You will play. You'd probably play if we need some height. I do want to play you. Who's better, Boyd? Oh, screw it. Actually, no, I won't. Evans is actually red carded already, so we'll probably play Ingram. And yeah, Cook is a young player. So yeah, let's look at let's look at the. This is crazy. I hate finishing a new season. It's so sad. But anyway, let's look at the stats this season. So Leno, Cook. So yeah, who is the team that I want to move to? Well, you guys might find out, but Hendricks is out of contract this season. If I move this season and then sign him on a pre-contract, is that cheating? You need to tell me that now. Is that cheating? So I don't want to cheat, but I might just do that because I want. Well, you can't actually tell me because it's gonna come out in like ages. Oh, there's Dunk, the hero. Wait, we just need to go back to Dunk. Absolute hero. The club captain. So yeah, Bradley Thomas. He's actually playing in the World Cup. Evans is obviously going to be playing in the World Cup. He is one of the oldest players, Saido, who played for us, which is ages ago. Anyway, that is a massive guy, and that is a tiny guy. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I know it will annoy you guys, but I can't see what you guys will say. So, yeah, I'm going to move, and I'm going to sign him on a pre-contract. Or do I sign him on a 1-year contract here, and then when I move to my new club, sign him on a pre-contract there? Would that make sense? I'll see how much his valuation is, see how much I want to actually offer him, and then just do whatever I want to do. Really, it's my series, I can do what I want. No, but this guy has so much. What's his status? Alright, showing great potential. Status, isn't it? Not status. Yeah, but look at that, Andreda. What a season he had. 16 goals, 19 assists. That is good, and I sound like I have a lisp. Izzy Brown, one of the oldest players at this club. Well, actually an original player, like Dunk, at this club. Yeah. Just, I'm gonna do that actually. Salah used the Bellerin money to use him. He hasn't played that well, not gonna lie. Probably would have played also Champions more this season, but there he is. Max Hendricks, 17 assists, 24 goals. Brilliant season, and he's only 19. Let's see, and he's got contracts expiring in 1 month. What's his... what's his valuation? Okay, then don't. Cook, obviously at Bradford. Tammy Abraham, 29 goals, 15 assists. So didn't actually have a great season, but oh well. The senior Ferrari, no goals, sadly. But he is old, so you know. And obviously it finishes with not Connor Chaplin, but I will come back to this guy. This guy has been the flame of this series. I love him to bits, and yeah, I couldn't deal with not having him in my club. So yeah, he will probably be an absolute hero of the channel. Connor Chaplin, Connor the Kid, we salute you. So yeah, don't really know what to do now. Should we look at the job offers, see what I'm going to do, and yeah, should I do that? Maybe. Cooper has gone up in rating. Should I? No. Should I? Let's see who the job offers are. I think I said who I want. I won't say it there in case I don't want. And yeah, I don't want any of these players. Yeah, I haven't clubs anyway. So yeah, not Bayern Munich. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please do leave a like. Follow my Twitter, _742. And yeah, love you guys. Love you all. Yeah, and look at this. Before I say goodbye, it's not the end of the series, don't worry. I'm just going to show here. Brighton win the Champions League. Max Hendricks next to me. They know, the club knows. Player of the competition has been announced, and it's Andreda, so yeah, definitely deserved it. Played most of the games, and yeah, I'm breaking. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day, seriously. Love you all, and yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.